Hey, before we go to hands, I got a quick question. Two quick
Yeah,
questions actually.
yeah.
Who you got, Frank or Tank?
I'm gonna go on the limb. I'm saying Frank, because I've been
Okay.
talking to Frank and I've been telling him all the moves, and I've been in the ring with Tank, and I'm not saying I got no blueprint. I ain't saying nothing. I just see. I know what I know in the ring. I seen some things, and I'm just giving Frank game. Now, whatever Frank does is what Frank's gonna do, and Frank deserves all the credit. And I really believe Frank can pull this off, and I'm pulling for him. And don't be surprised if Frank wins. Is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got Frank winning by KO. And then my second question is like, what's your thoughts on like Rolly like defending you and shit? Like saying
Rolly low key has a good heart. He just like he loves to sell fights and he doesn't care how he does it. So I don't knock him on that, but he does have a good heart. I mean, I've talked to him many times, and he's went through some struggles, and I've been there and be like, "Yo, what's up?" And yeah, he's cool, but he should have took that fight with me. I mean, that he should have took that fight, but let God's will be done, not mine,
Wait, why did
for
he
sure.
not take it? Like, what was the reasoning?
Politics, brother. I'm not gonna get into it. Politics.
Fair, fair, fair.
Yeah.
you can go ahead, Ezra.
Yo, Ryan, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
It's kind of crazy talking to you, bro, because you're up there as like my favorite boxer currently. Up there with Devin Haney, which is crazy that you're fighting, because there's two of my favorite boxers fighting.
Mhm.
But the question to you, brother, is what is a dream fight for you? And the second question would be, I know Chris had talked about Saudi Arabia. Would you ever fight in Saudi Arabia?
I think the fight for me, and because they go hand to hand together, some things come in confirmation. Here's the confirmation. Boom, dream fight, Manny Pacquiao. Where could that happen? In Saudi Arabia. So that's my dream fight, and I'm prophesizing that it's gonna happen.
Thank you,
But
brother. Thank you.
yes, sir.
Wait, wasn't that supposed to happen like 2 years ago?
Yep.
There's a poster
Yep.
made and everything.
Yep. It was supposed to happen. There's actually talks that it could still happen. Remember, there was an article that came out that Manny Pacquiao is willing to come out of retirement for Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, or Conor McGregor, I believe. It
Wasn't
was
it?
up
Isn't he
for.
fighting Conor Ben?
I think he might. I mean, that might be the move, but I think our fight is bigger,
That's
but
boring. Ryan's bigger.
yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
Wait, can we go to Rand? His hand's been up for a
Yeah.
while.
Yo, Ryan, I got two questions.
Okay.
So, as someone as mentally strong as you, how would you say go with dealing with mental, like all the mental battles on such a
Yeah.
grand scope? How would you say you would have to deal with these stuffs, and how do you fare with dealing with it?
Well, first comes God. Second comes the wisdom given by God. So what God has shown me at times was to develop a stoic mindset. So some things are in your control, some things aren't. Like if I say monkey, majority of people have thought of a little bit of a monkey in their mind, just a little bit. That's out of your control. So you let that go. So you start discovering things in your brain that are out of your control, emotions that are out of your control. When you see a sad movie, sometimes it's nothing that's out of your control to be sad. So when I was going through anxiety, depression, and OCD thoughts, so many things, when it would come, I would say, well, did I have control over that thought? No, I didn't. So let me let it flow. And do I even have control of this feeling right now? No, I don't. So let it go. What do I have control over? Okay, at this point, I can go on a run. So I would go on a run. And as I would go on the run, I would develop just that consciousness of understanding my thoughts and how to compartmentalize them and understanding what was in my control, what wasn't. And then developing that, I gained peace over my anxiety, over my depression, over my OCD, over all the things that challenged me and tried to get in the way of God's will. I knew what was happening. God was making me stronger so that I could help maybe somebody that needs it, or whatever. God gives you trials so that you lack nothing. So that's exactly what I had to go through. And now look, I'm in a stronger place and I understand things at a more higher level.
I appreciate that. My
Of
second
course.
question is, how are you doing mentally going into the Devin Haney fight?
Amazing. This is the best place I've been mentally. It's the most in shape I've been, contrary to what people believe. I've been training.
Of
I've been
course.
training actually since January 1st. I've never stopped training since my fight with Duarte. I believe that was on December 2nd. And never stopped. I never stopped training. I never. No, it wasn't December 2nd. What date was it exactly? Was it December 2nd? Okay, so I never stopped training. I never stopped. for a moment, you know, all the training I was doing. Ask Derek, ask everybody. We were lifting weights. We never took a day off. Did we travel a lot? Yes. But did we always put in the work? Yes. If I did drink, it was after I worked out through the whole day. I would have a couple drinks, then wake up and do it again. So even though I was in the off time, I was training. So I've been calculating a long time, and now I feel so good. I sparred yesterday, looked amazing, strong, and I'm on point. This is the best I'm gonna be in. I can't wait for you guys to see 420, baby.
Yeah, and Ryan, I want to follow up with one other question too, right? What kind of keeps you motivated till now? You know what I mean?
Right now it's just the purpose that God has for my life, and just going with it, knowing the people are finally hearing the truth, and I just want to keep going, bro. I don't like how everybody was getting away with the things that they were doing across the world, and the things I had to see and witness. That keeps me going. Those children keep me going. Those children motivate me. The children hurting, the cries, all that keeps me going. When I fight, when I'm in the ring, I see that. I see the person. I just, how Michael Jordan used to imagine scenarios. Well, I'm imagining those kids crying, and I come in with ferociousness. That's why I make all my sparring partners sign waivers, because I'm coming different.